and it basically what the wing will do is a different style of wing or a different aspect ratio or size. Depends on how fast you go, how agile it is in the air, and various other factors. But I'm going to do it here.
Ben's just getting his parasail wing out and sorting it out for us to have a look at.
Paramotor, not parasail.
Oh, excuse me, it's a paramotor.
In trouble for saying that.
Paramotor.
Not get towed behind a boot.
Ben's just picked me up. It's a paramotor. He said he doesn't want to be towed behind a boat.
Also, it's a paragliding wing.
A paragliding wing. I'm getting such a good education here today.
It's all incidentals.
Ben, how much distance do you need to take off in?
So if you can see here, I would probably give myself 20 metres, maybe 30 if you're in a tight spot. But as you can see here, I'll be well airborne by the end of that yellow line just there.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's the plan anyway, hopefully.
That's the plan.
So yeah, essentially you have your leading edge along there with what they call ridgifoils in the middle. Just to give it a bit of a...
Was that ridgifoils?
Ridgifoils.
Ridgifoils in the middle.
They change names depending on manufacturer. So what you do here, you just go through, make sure all your lines are nice, and here's your A lines, B's, C's and D's, and brake line. Make sure all those are free of tangles.
Right, so Ben's got his A lines, his B lines, his C lines, and his, what was that last one, Ben?
The brake.
His
the
brake.
lines.
Oh, I think those are probably quite important.
Well, it's what you give. So here's your toggle. That's what you pull on. So if you want to pull left, pull right, go right. So it basically just deforms the trailing edge of the wing to create drag on one side. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now, the motor itself. Well, I better make sure that dog's put away because she likes to chase me. Okay, so this is the rig itself. It is a Parajet Zenith is the frame. They're manufactured in the UK. And as propulsion, we've got a little top 80 engine. It's a 80cc two-stroke with a redrive. And great for fuel economy, not much power. But as you can see, I'm not a big guy, so I don't need a real lot to get me in the
Well, let's have a look at you, Ben.
But no, it's probably one of the top of the line type of manufacturers. Definitely a little bit more expensive than some, but worth every penny.
So what makes it worth its money?
The CNC frame itself is not only really strong, it's quite light and can be pulled apart, as you see like here. All of this breaks down to be able to fit into a box, you know, no bigger than this this crate that it's on there. So with I think the Pelican case is Pelican case 7601. It all packs down inside there, so you can put that in a box, get on a plane, fly overseas to a lovely destination and go flying anywhere. But it's one of the reasons why I got into it in the first place is that you can pack this up into the boot of your car, travel cross country and go for a fly wherever looks good. You just pull up, you've got 20, 30 metres enough to take off, you can go flying.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so just do a quick pre-flight. All good. Skin springs. Prop leading edge. All good. Not a real lot to check. But again, that's one of the beauties of the sport. It's simple, cheap, well, as far as aviation's concerned, anyway. Okay.
Oh, very easy to put
and
on.
That's it, yeah. Well, there's not much fuel in it, but even so, you can really only expect, you know, without fuel, it is down to around about the 20 kilos. So even with a full tank of fuel, you're only about 30, 35 kilos.
So with a full tank of fuel, 30, 35 kilos.
Yep. All right, just grab the helmet. The simplicity of the engine and machine itself allows it is that, yes, I spent as much as I would getting a private pilot's license in the equipment. But if you were to spend money on a private pilot's license, yes, I've got hundreds of dollars per hour to then operate just to go for a flight. This is, it's almost negligible. It's, you know, a few litres an hour tops at its best of pump gas and two-stroke. So.
And
Simple.
then what is the furthest you've flown in your?
So the furthest I've flown was 100 kilometres in a straight line.
100?
Yeah, so that was the furthest I ever got. But recently I had the chance to be part of a world record flight from here in Charters Towers almost all the way to Tennant Creek. So in the air, as his track was followed, it was 1,200 kilometres, but I think it was about 1,137 in a straight line from here west. And it took roughly 15 hours of flight. He carried a total of about 75 litres of fuel. He had 50 litres strapped to the front of him. And it was an epic flight. I had the chance to be ground mechanic and support car driver. So, no, it was one of the most sort of extreme things you can do with these things now, where in a lot of places you're limited to airspace where you can fly. Here in Australia we have next to no airspace that's controlled between here and point A, point B. That's the beauty of it in this country. But people are starting to get to a stage now where they're pushing the limits even more of what they can do, and it's good, it's exciting, a little bit dangerous, but that's why we do it.
Alrighty, so you're going to get suited up now? And
I will whack this on and I'll try and see. It's what have we got? We're a little bit of a breeze coming from this side, but not enough to worry about. It should be. I'll try and outrun it.
Alrighty.
We'll see how we go.
Let's go.
All right, I'll start it up on the ground first. Some people don't like to do this, but with a clutch, I know that if I let go of the accelerator, I've got the kill switch right here. If anything happens, accelerator, it should all stop. So, prime the engine. Okay. Disconnect the speed bar. Okay, all safe. Clear prop. A little bit of choke.
Ben's just warming up his engine. He's now hooked on his parasail and he's ready to go. So we'll just stand back and watch what he can do with this thing.